Hi guys.
Hey everyone.
Welcome to Make 2 in another episode of our Sims 4 Let's Play series starring the Eden-Cho family. We are here with Bon Eden, who is on the campus of Sims University, and she's working on her rocket. This is the rocket that she took to space last season to the planet Sixam, where her sisters are from, actually. So it's interesting that she's over here doing some upgrades, I guess.
Yeah, because she is a rocket scientist and got lots of mad scientist genius skills, but she has her own scientist lab, so her coming back to university to work on her old school project is kind of cool.
Old school project, but it was also the thing that got her into space. So I can see this is like her baby, you know? This is like her thing. And I think it's good to see her living her life and working on science and stuff because she's had a bit of a rocky time socially in the beginning of this series.
That's true.
Yeah.
She's moved into an apartment by herself.
She's got a kitten.
Yeah, she's not by herself. She has a kitten. Yay, kitten.
Yeah.
Here we have Shredder running around here. So cute and so small.
So small. Oh my goodness. But see, the reason that she got... Oh, hold on. Maya, want to go grab dinner with me at Villa Bovine? Okay, sure, Mom. Let's
Free
go.
dinner on Mom? That makes sense to me.
Wow, it's a dressy dinner. All right. I mean, Maya does keep it glamorous. She is a very elegant and
she is
wealthy lady.
Good.
Excuse me. I'm standing right here. Oh, Bon is doodling on the table.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say maybe she's doing some diagrams, possibly for a rocket ship or some other invention.
They're not doodles, they're science.
Yeah, it looks like doodles to us mere mortals. But she's having fun.
But we were saying that, like, she's moved in to her new apartment and she has Shredder, but the reason that she got Shredder is, we were saying, because she was feeling lonely in her apartment. And some of that loneliness, I think, had a catalyst in her trying to initiate relationship feels with Jonas, her old housemate from university. And Jonas kind of, sort of, like, not really warming up to it. The date also went badly. They had that food poisoning incident.
They've had 2 dates. They both went badly. And I don't know. I don't see it happening. It's up for debate. But yeah, certainly I think that gave her a little bit of a knock. So she's living by herself in the city. She was living with 7 other people, which is maybe a bit too much for her, but she's lived with lots of people her whole life because, of course, she's a twin.
Yes.
There's always been at least 3 other people in the house with her, I think.
Yeah.
So now going to just by herself, that can be a bit rough.
Yeah, agreed. So it looks like she's just having like a little gossip session with her mom. She's like helping her mom repair a random bad relationship with the other snooty person in town, Clara. And she's asking about the Eden-Cho family, which we've got Maya saying, I really like leading the Eden-Cho family. I'm pretty sure that the members would say that I'm doing a good job. Aww. And that's because, I mean, the reason for that phrasing is because I set up the massive Eden-Cho family, who we've just been talking about, as a club.
Because they're spread across currently 3 separate households.
Yeah. And just it's a nice way to keep family ties and also a nice way to control the Sims when we put them all together working.
So Maya, they're saying she is the matriarch
she is,
of the family.
She kind of is.
She is,
I mean, Shelley technically, but, you know, Maya is, I think, the center of it all. So we've got Jonas on the mind. We've got Bon asking Maya about Jonas. Okay, that expression on Bon's...
for advice.
Yeah, that expression on Bon's face. How interesting. Maya says she hasn't had the pleasure of meeting Jonas, which I distinctly recall that they have met on, like, at least 2 occasions in this season alone. I think this is the equivalent of Maya being like, I don't know her. Like the Mariah Carey meme about J-Lo. She's like, I don't know her. Same with Matt. Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. So she basically, I think, is saying, is this what you're saying? That Maya's like, I have no time for those dudes.
I agree.
They are not
That's what
for
she's
you.
saying. In fact,
you are my precious, amazing daughter.
She's getting kind of heated about it. In fact, look at her. She's gesturing wildly, like, wow.
Well, as the matriarch, she can give advice. She's had 2 successful marriages, so hopefully she can give good advice to her daughter.
There was an airplane, and then there was Bon, and she was basically saying, like, you know, you got a whole lot of life in front of you. You could travel. You could do anything you want to. You don't have to be stuck on these boys. Yeah, look at her. She's even like gesturing in that way. And like Bon is smiling and saying, yeah, you're right. You're right, Mom.
That's been a good pep talk, Mum.
Yeah, definitely. And meanwhile, they've finished their dinner. And cool. All right. Well, I think that was nice. That was a nice, like, when you're having a sort of weird and introspective transitional time, like, talk with your mother, you know? Oh, I guess her mom's saying, don't work too hard.
The standard mum stuff. But also, Maya somehow knew that Bon needed a little bit of a pick-me-up.
Yes.
Which is cute.
Of course. That's, you know, what a good mom does, I think. Yeah.
Or just worries a lot and then, oh, what's up with Bon? I haven't seen her. I hope she's okay. Let's go out for dinner.
What is this trash? Why are you taking out the restaurant's trash? The restaurant should take out its own trash.
I don't know what the trash is. Yeah, you just leave that there.
I mean, the restaurants in Simtown are not really great.
Yuck.
We had Jamie and Abigail in the last episode visiting a whole bunch of restaurants, and as sort of like research for Jamie to maybe one day open up his own place. And interestingly, that episode ended with Jamie and Maya having a little bit of a conflict, I think. Like Jamie asked Maya for a loan of some money.
Yes, exactly. It didn't go quite as well as this dinner did.
No. Okay, so we've got Bon walking home from the restaurant through Windenburg, and another feature of this little neighborhood is that the university is here, and also her old student house where she lived with all the housemates and Jamie and Abigail. So why don't we just stop by there and see how things are going?
Yes, there used to be 8 people in this house. 3 of them have left. So there's now 5 ex-students now living in the house together still.
So here's Nadine carrying out dirty dishes because Nadine is a neat freak. Oh, that's so cute. Did you see that double kiss?
Double kiss.
Oh, that's adorable.
How European.
Yeah, it looks like they're sort of catching up.
Yeah.
Nadine's just... Ooh, okay, I don't know. She told her something juicy.
Yeah.
Not sure what that was, but...
So I don't know how well they got on when they were in the house together, but they were still friends. They shared university together, and I think it's still good to catch up and reminisce. Yeah. They did see each other at Jamie and Abigail's housewarming party earlier in the season, but it's always nice to catch up with old friends.
Mm-hmm. And it'll be interesting to see where these roommates go from here, because obviously Jamie and Bon and Abigail have moved out to their own places, but these are all still kind of chilling in the student house, and maybe they're getting ready to move as well. Mm-hmm. And those of you who have seen a certain speed build that we did on the channel a couple weeks ago, then you might know that we have some plans for a couple of people to live in a new apartment in San Myshuno. So in the back here, oh, this is like some favorite stomping grounds, this campfire that we have sitting around.
Yeah, well, not all, because it's hard to get 8 of them together because we only control 2 of them. Yeah. But getting a bunch of them to hang around and laugh or play the guitar or dance or just randomly start doing completely weird things while dancing around the fire. Dancing around the fire, sitting around the fire. And there's that tree in the back, which turned Bon into a tree person for a few days. That was pretty cute.
So I've invited everybody to hang out except for Matt. Matt's playing horseshoes over on the side.
Busy. It's like, he doesn't even look that way.
I know. Okay. I mean, it's real frosty between them. Mm-hmm. Goodness. All right. So, yeah, look at the tree. It's so beautiful.
It is.
This is such a nice tree to sit under on, like, you know, a starry, clear night like this. Oh, beautiful. Everybody's warming their hands by the fire. I don't know what those nasty, dry plants are behind Charlie and Nadine, but they're...
I think someone was trying to grow things, possibly Bon actually, and then no one else has looked after them after she left.
Grow things, but entirely outside of the gardening plots.
You don't need to grow them in the gardening plot.
I'd still, you know, they might do better in them.
It could have been me.
Okay, all right.
Remembering back, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, there's nothing like a campfire to get people being sociable to each other.
She's made funny faces at Jonas, and he seems to take... I think, like, it's fine. She was asking about him, and she was asking her mom about him, but her mom gave her some good advice that you don't have to be hung up on this guy, and you can just live your life, and you can, I guess, be friends if you want to be, or not. But I think maybe Bon wants to be friends with him.
At least, not necessarily besties, but just ending on, they're going to stay platonic friends, nothing romantic, at least right now, but just they can be chill and friendly with each other. I think that's very mature of Bon.
Yeah. I think she's like, you know, I like this guy in my life, and it doesn't have to be romantic right now. Maybe in the future it could be. We'll see.
Yeah. You got to be careful, though. That can just get so messy because your emotions can run away with you and you start having your thoughts.
But she's just turned happy.
Your feelings. I know.
So you got to follow your emotions as well. If hanging out with Jonas and also, obviously, the housemates makes her happy, then you got to follow that feeling, too.
Yeah, I hope it makes her happy without, later making her sad.
Yeah, but love is risk, isn't it? Like, you can't...
That's true.
Love is not completely safe, You got to make yourself vulnerable to another person, and sometimes that means things will, sometimes it won't work out exactly, so...
Okay,
or you'll just hug.
Well, that's a friendly hug. That doesn't mean anything else, but hopefully it doesn't mean anything else to either of them right now.
What do you say? Hopefully, you're
I don't know. I just written them off already.
Them. Yeah, exactly.
No, I've just thought it's not going to happen. So I want Bond not to get hung up on it. But you're thinking it might happen. So keeping a tiny little flame alive is the way to make sure the romance could blossom later.
I just want her to be casual and chill about it. That's
Agreed.
all. Okay,
Agreed.
That's all I'm saying. And I'm holding the door open, and they're having a nice little conversation. So I'm not gonna stomp on it. There were external factors to their date going badly. There was food poisoning,
Yeah, but then last time Jonas was just like, nah. She asked him on a date, and he was like, no thanks.
Anyway, all right. Well, I think they had a nice little time sitting by the fire. Nature is now calling. And it's also pretty late. It's almost 2 in the morning. So I'm going to say it's a school night, and she had a good time hanging out with her peeps. But after she uses the bathroom, probably time to go home. And leave things on a good note. Jonas is happy. Look at him. He's dancing.
I definitely think having chilled, no strings, no pressure, no heaviness chat between the two of them is good for whatever happens in the future.
Okay. Well, I wanted her to maybe try and teach him dancing, but she has decided not to. So we're just going to take her home.
Well, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
She's got Shredder to take care of.
Yeah, and it's now 3 in the morning.
Ouch.
And well, she did work on her rocket this week, so I think that's okay.
Yeah. But you said it is a school night. Actually, it's a work night, of course, because...
That's what I said. I said work night, didn't I?
You said school night.
Well, I meant
because they're at the
work
university,
night.
Yeah. Well, we still call it a school night from time to time.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that self-cleaning litter box.
Yeah. I mean, he left some droppings that are almost as big as him if you put them all together.
He eats a lot. He's growing. Well, I think it's kind of, she went back to university, but doing work, then hung out with her mum, got good advice, went to a posh place, but still kind of, she's still the child in that relationship.
Yeah.
Then hung out with her old college friends where they were living at college.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels a bit like going down memory lane a little bit, not regressing, but just going back to where things used to be last year for her rather than this year.
Well, that's the thing. She's a young adult, and there is kind of a lot going on, and things are changing in her life, and sometimes those changes are a little bit scary. So, revisiting her old life and going back to that mother-daughter relationship, sometimes that can be a little bit comforting.
That's the word I was looking for right now. Comforting, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, of course. So yeah, she's had a nice comforting evening, and now she's back to being a bit more adult in her own place, looking after her own cat, and maybe thinking about what does that mean,
for
being independent. Yeah. Also interested, Maya's the family leader right now. She's the matriarch, of course. It used to be her mum was the matriarch. So maybe one day Bond's going to be the matriarch of the Eden-Cho dynasty.
We'll see.
Season 8. Watch out for it.
Talking about Maya being a parent, we haven't actually spent much time with her other children, Simone, Celine, and Olivia. So let's go ahead and check in on them. We've got a few minutes. Well, speaking of parenting, here we are with Maya and Celine is asking questions. Making friends, I really want to be friends with someone, but they don't seem to really want to be friends with me.
Aww.
How can I make them my friend? Why wouldn't they want to be your friend, bubbly girl? Okay, so Maya's advice is to what?
Just keep being friendly affects manners. Make one grand friendly gesture affects emotional control.
Which do you think Maya cares about more, manners or emotional control?
I think Maya was brought up with a very strong manners streak from
Shelley.
Shelley, yeah.
So I think maybe she would go the opposite direction and say, I actually think emotional control is better than manners. What do you think?
Maybe when she was younger, but maybe now she's turning a bit more into her mum.
Guess what? I'm going to pick one.
Go for it. I'll just debate it in my head forever.
Okay. Maya has advised Celine affecting her character values, emotional control increases, and empathy decreases.
Ouch.
That doesn't seem like a good thing.
Good choice. Good choice. That's on you.
What?
Celine is now going to be non-empathetic and turn into a psychopath. That's on you.
No, but things could always change, right? I mean, my goodness, she's doing okay, right?
Jeez.
I mean, her empathy is.
She's kind of in the middle. Yeah, she's got a long way to go. She needs more parenting. That's what Celine needs.
Yes, this is true. They all need more parenting. We haven't actually spent that much time parenting this crew.
Wait, does I guess all the kids have that little circly thing.
Yeah, because of parenthood.
Yeah.
And does Maya even? I kind of think
yeah, that's what I was wondering.
No, I guess not.
Maybe
Only
it's just within the household.
kids? Yeah.
Because those traits, those grown-up personality things do affect your personality even once you're an adult.
Yeah, but
we don't
like,
know.
I always thought that like, Shelley could and Maya could have like parenthood type of interactions between the two of them.
Because yes.
Where would one of those be? Maybe not. Did I make this up? Yeah, this is a parenthood interaction. Hug lovingly.
Yeah. I was going to say maybe it's just passive-aggressive parenting at this age.
Jeez.
Or guilt.
Well, who set this table? My goodness.
That's lovely.
Is it? It's a little more down home than I was expecting out of this family. No, because of the pattern of the this is like a picnic style kind of placemat, is what I'm saying.
And that's exactly why Maya chose the pattern, because it wasn't what you were expecting.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
Following your own logic.
I see what you did
That's
there.
why they're also eating corn on the cob. They're eating a down-home meal. Of course they're going to have down-home placemats. Come on. Grilled chicken,
quite
asparagus, and
it's 7:30 in the morning.
I thought it was PM.
No, man.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all heading off to school.
Hey, she's got a lovely green glow around her.
Mm-hmm.
How sweet.
Yep.
I don't know if that's from having good parenting advice or something, but
let's see. I think she's just happy. She's very happy, in fact.
Cute.
Simone is happy. I guess to be going off to school.
I guess so.
Don't know. I really like your outfit, though.
Yeah.
Dylan, groovin'. Nice.
Seems like a pretty cool household to grow up in. You got tons of space. Mm-hmm. In the morning, you can just dance with your dad. Not be embarrassed by him, which is pretty impressive.
I mean,
for one or both of them.
Who would be embarrassed by Dylan, though? I mean, he is a dad, but I don't think he's that kind of dad. I think he's a cool dad.
Uh-huh.
Just like Maya's cool mom. Not the, mean girls and whatnot, but... Oh, look at these girls going off to school. Celine, look at that face.
She's less happy than Simone to go off to school.
Because she's like, nobody wants to be friends with me.
I know.
Oh. Well, I think that, her sisters could help her out. I would imagine... Oh, hello. Wow, interesting.
Get out of our face.
But that's you. You made him. That's Finn, isn't it? Finn the human from Adventure Time.
Oh, Finn.
No wonder I thought
you look as good as you can, but you don't
weird.
look... Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Finn the human.
We've still got a whole bunch of episodes to watch.
Of Adventure Time?
Yeah. Last season. No spoilers in the comments.
Yeah, well. All right, so the kids have all
dancing away.
Kids have all gone off to school. Dylan's dancing away. He's got some muscles. Have you been working out lately? Oh, you're not selected.
Excuse me, I'm right here.
Ha ha ha. Where? Oh my goodness, look at this. What?
Jeez.
You've been overdoing it, I'm going to say.
Yeah, I mean, also...
Midlife crisis,
all
maybe?
Arms, no legs. Come on, dude.
He's been skipping leg day. Midlife crisis, maybe? Is that why he's so beefy?
I hope he hasn't been taking any special pills.
No, he's a doctor. He'd know better.
But he'd have access to them because he's a doctor.
Well, I don't think he's that tight. He's got
also, we're not having that kind of soap opera thing where he gets addicted to steroids or something.
This is a happy family.
Yeah. He's just working out. Oh, you know why, maybe? He is a member of a gym club, an exercise club.
That's true.
And I know that because the sim I play with off camera is in the same club as him. Because because we only have one game, which apparently you shouldn't do, but that's how we like to do it because it's fun.
That's why we end up with clones and randoms walking around.
Yeah, because, Everyone's going to end up being one big happy family in our town after several years.
I can't remember if I have shown people the laundry room that I made in the house. Have I?
I don't think so. I think you said you were going to build it. I don't know if we ever saw it.
Well, it's here.
Is it? There it is, yeah. And it's just the stairs are immediately below the main stairs?
Yes. Oop, hold on. Average out. Simone's last math test was not her best work. She got a so-so grade, which could really bring down her average. Should she ask to do some extra credit or just try to get a perfect grade next time? What do you think?
Extra credit?
Yep. Okay. Teacher decides to provide with a little life lesson. Isn't it great when they do that? She learns that if she wants a better grade, she should study harder first instead of cry about it after. You sound like a horrible teacher.
Like, she wasn't saying change my grade.
Yeah, she was saying, can I just do some extra credit? You just sound awful, like a person who doesn't actually like to teach.
Anyway, good timing on the laundry. Also made me think of, damn it, Alicia Silverstone movie, Clueless. Yeah. Like, you got to fight for your better grade, and then you earn it by arguing with your teacher to give you that better grade. I really liked in the laundry room, changing tack completely again, that you had some canvases down there. Yes, maybe old canvases.
Yep.
And now we know that Maya gave Bond some canvases recently, so maybe that's the stockpile they came from.
Yep.
She's obviously also got some upstairs too, but maybe this is her, archive section.
Well, okay, well, first of all, I'm going to say that she painted those paintings specifically.
Oh, you think they're from her new collection?
Her kids. Yeah, and down below are just some of her older ones.
They're from her Dylan era.
Her Dylan era?
Yeah, artists have different eras.
We're in her Dylan era.
Yeah, exactly.
She's
she painted them.
Dylan.
Yeah, she painted them for Bond right now during her Dylan era.
Oh, okay, got you. So we're saying. Well, I mean, I just thought that since I was building a laundry room, I might as well make it a little more realistic and have it be also a storage room of some kind.
I get that.
Worried about her. She's only like level 2 handiness skill. Like, look at this lady in her super blazer and pencil dress skirt trying to do a handyman outfit. Right? I mean, good for you, Maya, trying to turn over a new leaf, but I just never would have thought of you as the type to do.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is she hasn't unplugged it first. So it really is a bit dangerous.
All right, I want the kids to come home from school and do a bit more parenting with them, so I'm just going to fast forward.
I'm just going to say, you did say that Maya is doing well and wealthy. Look at that money. They've done so well.
Yeah.
They have a massive house with 6 people in it, which means a lot of bills.
Yeah.
But they have a very successful business owner. She owns an art studio and the head of medicine at the hospital. So I guess they're doing very well. I
mean, Dylan also has investments. So I often see those rolling in. I mean, they're massive, So they do well for themselves, indeed. And additionally impressive because they put 2 kids through university already, Jamie and Vaughn.
Yeah, and they have given them a whole bunch of loans. So it is actually, they have been helping their kids through university.
Yeah.
We spoke about, off camera, we spoke about Rag to Riches as a story. And I find that quite compelling. We haven't done that in Sims, but in some ways, Maya's story has been a riches to rags to riches story over her life. She grew up wealthy. She then moved to the city, had not much money at all when she first got married to Sam. And now, in middle age, she's doing really, really well. Celine has met Alexander while at school. She has made a friend.
You can always depend on the Goth family to be friends with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
They get everywhere.
Hey, Shelly, it's Jamie. Do you want to hang out tonight? I'm thinking Jamie wants to hit up Grandma for money.
Yeah, he wants money. Shelly knows it, but that doesn't mean she won't give it.
Yeah, we'll do that later. Yeah. We'll, we just want the girls to get home from school right now. Ooh, should Simone invite over classmate Darling? That's a nice name. So yeah.
Yeah.
Should Olivia invite over classmate Philip? Yeah. Obvi. Unfortunately, Celine has nobody to invite over.
Well, she can still be friends with both of them. They're all at high school together, so...
Oh, she's still not... Oh, look
what's
at her.
What's going on? Let's switch to her. See what's going on with her moodlets.
She's tired. She's low energy. That's all right. I understand.
Not much sleep.
Who is this person? Somebody invited you over. I think it was Olivia. What, right?
Oh, that's Philip. Yeah, Olivia invited over Philip.
Yeah.
He looks like he plays lacrosse or something. No.
With those cowboy boots?
Polo? I don't know.
He's a little fashion forward, though. He looks like he's wearing eyeliner and he's got those cowboy boots. I mean, yeah. Not to say that he's not playing lacrosse anyway, but like...
I only saw the top bit of him, the shorts and the top.
But I like what he's got going on. He's got bold fashion choices. Where was Simone's friend? She invited over somebody named Darling? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Everybody's taking naps, even though you've got company over.
They're teenagers. It's fine.
Seriously, where's this other one, darling?
I don't know.
My goodness.
Just talking about loving each other.
Jamie is asking Olivia if she wants to come over.
You can't hit up your little sister for money. Come on.
She's sleeping.
Dude has maybe because Shelley didn't get back to him though.
Oh,
Let's be
here's
reasonable.
darling. Okay. Pause.
Oh, okay.
Let's invite this person inside. How about we do something friendly and empathize.
Yeah.
How about Celine? You could empathize.
Yeah, Celine needs to make friends.
She needs to learn how to empathize.
But that's alien empathize for some reason.
Well, she's an alien. So.
I know.
Okay. So technically, this is not your guess. This is your sister's guess, but it's okay.
You're twins. Well, you're not twins. I always think they're twins. I know. Yeah. You share a mother.
Well, also
a mother?
no.
Father.
No.
Yeah. They do. Their alien parent is the same.
No. Yeah, that's true. They did. Yeah, you're right. We did talk about that.
Yeah.
Ciara, the mysterious.
Yeah. So
Ciara.
they're half sisters.
Exactly, but not the way that we would expect, because it's just that the one alien parent had fun time with both Maya and Dylan. Okay, empathizing.
Oh, that was alien empathizing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she did have to learn about her empathizing skill.
I guess.
It looks like Darling has discovered that Celine is an alien. The disguise is perfect. Sarcasm.
But she's not wearing a disguise. She's out and proud.
Yeah, I think it's a joke. Darling's making a joke.
Fine. Well, maybe
so I think
they're
getting on. Yeah. I think that was just, a breaking the ice kind of thing to say.
Yeah.
And it seems to have gone down well. Okay.
Oh, are you going to invite Darling in, though? Come on. What are you going to do? Enthuse about interest or something.
I think Darling's already been invited in, so...
Well, okay.
But not by Celine, yeah.
And where is the other one? Philip. Still. Everybody's just sort of switched friends. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. But everybody's being so rude also, sleeping. Jamie is wondering if Jamie! Wow! I feel really bad about ignoring you right now, but, you can't be hitting up every family member for money, one after the other. It's not a good look.
He has a plan, and he wants to execute it immediately. Need money from parents.
I mean, for real.
Go to the bank. Ask for a loan.
It's in the normal course of things, I would go and hang out with Jamie, but, I feel like we haven't been with the family in their house for a little while, and I want to, hang out with them. So,
yeah. And
also, don't be begging for money from your family members.
He's not normally that needy, but he is right now.
Yeah, he's got plans.
This
is some sort of school project, but it's also helping her with the handiness skill, so that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, electricity experiments.
Wow.
Yes. All right, so down here we're doing homework. Oh,
Darling's come in.
Celine is just having a good old time. Look at that. Love it.
Started off she couldn't find a friend, and now it looks like she has found a friend.
Yeah.
Darling's off to play on the computer because, of course, we
have too many computers in this house.
Yep.
I think at some point, maybe, they've got this huge mansion. At some point, maybe these girls should throw a party. And I wonder if we can make it like a teen-only party kind of thing and see what happens.
Is there going to be an opportunity? Maybe when Jamie has finally pestered the adults in this house to go out so he can explain his marvellous idea to get money out of them, the kids will be left alone in the house for a few hours.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Might be one way of doing it. I don't know when else all three adults are going to be out of there.
Well, we'll make it happen. I mean, because throwback to season 1 where Jamie and Bon threw a little party by themselves. I think this house is even bigger. They've got a pool. Look at that.
Yeah.
So obviously it would be a great place to have a party if you're... And I think Celine, wanting to make friends and whatnot, that's the way to do it. Throw a party and everybody's going to like you. No, I'm just kidding. Not true. Not true, guys. But, it's maybe her trying to get people to like her is to throw a party. And who knows whether that's going to actually work.
But still, parties are fun.
Yes,
so why not do one? And I have a couple of ways of getting the adults out of the house. Okay. We'll talk about it. And
all right. We'll brainstorm.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So I think that's probably a good stopping point for this episode. And also, it looks like Darling is leaving, so, you know, they feel the same.
Mm-hmm. We've had fun meeting you, and we hope that Celine gets to hang out with you again soon.
Mm-hmm. Please, guys, let us know in the comments what you think. And if you are new to our channel, feel free to subscribe because we've got plenty more Sims 4 on the way.
Thanks for watching.